sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Go, and we are now live. For some reason, a word always comes up on the screen when I don't want it to. Okay, so let's just, first things first, make sure. Guys, can you all say hello?
Hello.
You can
Hello.
be heard.
Hello.
Let's just see
All
if
together.
I can also be heard. I can be heard. I believe so. We're just going to make sure that there's no weird echoes and things going along the way. So, just as we're doing that, audience, if you're watching the show, in a moment we are going to need a suggestion of a place of work. So, audience, get ready with suggestions of a place of work. Whilst we do this, I will introduce myself. My name is David Postansky, and this is the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. So, yes, we all very quickly get the idea there, which means that we can also all see the screen at the same time, which is good. That is useful to us. But on the show today, this is our second ever matinee, so hopefully you have found us. On the show today, we have Sam. Say hello, Sam.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sam.
Also on the show today, we have Alan.
Hello, thanks for getting up. I'm Alan.
Okay, fantastic. We are also joined for the first time by Leon.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Nice to meet you all.
Leon, what is that behind you? It's like a inflatable...
It's a giant fish. You see, this is the thing. Like, I've got to find the room to do this in, and this room is the room for the giant fish.
Okay, yeah, we'll try and incorporate it into a scene somewhere. We also have Christiane.
Hello, all the way from Tokyo.
Yes, and we have JJ.
Hi everyone, don't be jealous, but I'm in Deptford.
Yes. Okay, so, in fact, Leon, can you just remind me and for all of our viewers where you are?
Sure. Yeah, I'm in Penang, which is like a tropical island just off Malaysia, near Singapore, that part of the world. Quite near Tokyo-ish.
Yeah, okay, so look how international the show is, and you can tell it from the accents. Right, so
Is
we have
Leon
a
very small, or is his camera too low? I mean, just a thought, I don't know. Leon may be very small, and that's fine.
Wait, a new challenger is joining the fray.
Oh.
So, late to the party,
Could you said small?
we have Jay. Oh, Jay's gone again. Jay will be back. So we have JJ, we have Double J, as you're going to end up being known, I think.
Yeah.
And then
Jay,
we will have
anything
Jay. So we'll just wait to see if Jay is going to get his camera on. But audience, we're going to need a suggestion of a place of work. So audience, if you're watching the show, hello Jay, you've made it. How are you doing, Jay?
Yeah, Jay.
I'm good.
Okay, and Jay, where are you in the world right now?
I am currently in the Philippines right now.
So
Hey,
yes, we have
good
a
on you.
very international show going on. So I'm just going to see if we don't have any comments coming through yet, then we can just self-generate a suggestion for this first game. Let's just switch off the Manage Participants section. And so I'm going to ask our performer pool, can you give me a suggestion of a place of work?
A library.
Library. So we're going to do this. We have quite a few viewers, so viewers, you need to give us live suggestions. Any of our performers in the show, feel free to share this onto your Facebook walls or wherever, and then people you know will be able to hopefully join in and not be the silent viewers. But yeah, we have lots of viewers, but we're not getting any suggestions come through yet, so I'm check soon if that's a technical difficulty. But we will go on to our first game, which is known as Verbatim. And in this game, let's just check what we've got here. Link, please. So, Jay, you've just asked for the link. I'm just going to say it out loud so that everyone has it. It is www.facebook.com/extremeimprov or youtube.com/extremeimprov or twitch.tv/extremeimprov. So, on this game, I am going to ask... Let's have JJ, you can start this one. I'm going to pin your camera. You will have 30 seconds in this game of Verbatim to perform a 30-second dramatic monologue on the theme of being in the library. So you are in the library, you have 30 seconds, and here you go.
The thing about libraries is you've got to keep really quiet! And so no one notices you and tells you off. Sometimes they come round with a book. And they also come round with a DVD. And they also come around with a very horrible stare, and you feel very small, very small. But you're not allowed to shout in a library. Really, really quiet, so no one can hear you. Because if they hear you...
And that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much. Well done there, Double J. So, JJ, you did a monologue for 30 seconds, but now I'm going to ask Alan. You will now have 30 seconds to recreate JJ's monologue as precisely as you can. And here you go.
So, the important thing about being in a library is that you have to remain very, very quiet! Sorry, sat on a thumbtack there, but you've got to stay very, very quiet. Otherwise, they come and they tell you off. And sometimes they'll come round with a book, or sometimes they'll come round with a DVD, or sometimes they'll come round with a horrible stare. And you mustn't keep talking. You've got to be quiet.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done there, Alan. Fantastic stuff. So, we are now going to take this on a notch further. So, this time, I am going to come to Jay. So, Jay, I'm going to pin your video. If you unmute yourself, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Alan's recreation of Double J's original monologue. Just for clarification, you are not recreating JJ. You are just trying to recreate Alan. And here you go.
The important thing about doing a monologue in the library is to quiet. Oh, sorry, I just stepped on a thumbtack. I'm sorry. The thing that you have to remember is that when you do make monologues in the library, you have to be really, really quiet, and you have to have
Okay, that is 30 seconds. Fantastic. So, I'll just pin myself a second whilst I speak to the audience. Audience, if you are watching this show, we are going to need you to vote momentarily. If people are still waking up and it's early wherever you are in the world, do not worry, but let's get some votes coming in. So, wait, because JJ, you are going to have to now repeat Jay's recreation of Alan's recreation of your original monologue. After JJ has done his final performance here, you will have to vote who did the best recreation of what came before. And for clarity, JJ's original monologue is not up for scrutiny. It's just about who did the best recreation. Wait until you've seen JJ's final recreation here. I will pin JJ up to the top. And Jay, here you go.
The thing about a monologue in a library... Quiet! The thing about monologue, you have to be very quiet in library. People come and they come along and then they want to bring a book and they want to bring a DVD and a pen. Oh, I've done that bit. And then you have to be very quiet. You mustn't look too close.
Okay, fantastic. That is 30 seconds there, Double J.
Sounded a bit racist, mate. I'm sorry.
Well done. Don't worry. We know that we're just trying to the name of the game was to recreate someone's performance, and sometimes that may include accent in all. We do it all in good fun. Please don't cancel us, Twitter. Okay, but other than that, audience, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If we don't get lots of comments coming through, in fact, I'll ask for the next get from the audience now. Please suggest a different place of work. If not, we'll just self-generate it. Sam, we'll do it old school style, like it's a podcast. But
yes,
exactly. So let's find out, because this may be what. Don't at me, love it, Alan. Right. So we will find out from our other performers who we think did the best recreation. So, to begin with, Leon, who do you think did the best recreation there?
it was very, very close. I think Alan did a good job, but all the J's were good as well.
Okay.
Single J and double J was good.
Diplomatic answer there. Sam, who do you think did the best recreation?
Oh, I'm going to be much less diplomatic. I thought Alan did the best recreation.
Okay,
Thank you,
voting
sir.
for the home team. Look at that, shaking it there. Okay, Christiane, who do you think did the best recreation?
Well, all did a fantastic job, but I'm going to go with Jay because he didn't give a fuck.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's just have a quick look here. So we do have some votes coming through. So we've got JJ voted on YouTube, and then Ra is back on Twitch. Thank you,
Yes,
Ra.
Ra.
Ra, one of our favourite audience names. You also voted JJ, so I think JJ, you have unanimously won it there. So well done.
Oh, thank you, colleagues, for your support. Audience voted. Thank you. I thought Alan was the best, to be fair. But... Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to do another one of these. So I asked the audience for a suggestion of another place of work, and we have a pharmacy. So audience, if you're watching this, feel free to click share on the video on Facebook, and it will help your friends to be able to watch with you, and then you'll have more of a community experience. So don't watch it alone, watch it with the community. Okay, so we're going to do this set in a pharmacy. We'll do one more of these, and we will ask Christiane, you can start this one. You're going to do a monologue. I like how when I said your name, you like jumped rapidly. Took you by surprise. Okay, you are going to do a monologue. You are set in a pharmacy, and here you go.
I really love drugs. In fact, I like to have as many packets of drugs as I possibly can. Drugs for rheumatoid arthritis, drugs for headaches, drugs for throat aches, and drugs for nose aches. But what I really like is the man that serves me behind the counter. Oh, he's got soft hands, he has. And those fingernails. Oh.
And that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Christiane. Well done there. So next up, we're going to come to Sam. Sam, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Christiane's original monologue as precisely as you can. And here you go.
I really love drugs. I want drugs all the time in my house. You got to have drugs for rheumatoid arthritis. You've got to have drugs for your headaches, for your earaches, your throat aches, your nose aches, for any types of aches. But what I really love is the man behind the counter giving me drugs. Oh, he's got soft hands, he has. I love going in there, touching his soft hands.
And that is 30
and I get
seconds.
my
Thank you so
drugs.
much there, Sam. Well done. Okay, so next up, I will come to Leon. Leon, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate Sam's recreation of Christiane's original monologue. Just for clarity, once again, you are not going to be recreating Christiane. You will just be recreating Sam. And here you go.
Oh, what I love about pharmacies, I really love the drugs. Oh, drugs for throat aches, for face aches, for rheumatoid arthritis. I really love all the drugs. That's what I really like. But what I really like most of all, more than anything, I love the guy that works here. Oh, he's got such lovely soft hands and lovely long fingers.
And that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Leon. Okay, so we're going to actually take this one a notch further, because I will now have 30 seconds to recreate Leon's recreation of Sam's recreation of Christiane's original monologue. And here I go. Oh, I really love drugs. Oh, I really love the drugs. I love the drugs over here, and I love going to the pharmacy, and oh, the man that works in the pharmacy. Oh, he's got really soft hands, he has. So I love going over to him because he's got the really soft hands, and he gives me the drugs, and he's got all these fingernails. I can feel them in the back of my scalp. I don't know what he's doing. That is 30 seconds. Okay, so in this game of verbatim, as we always do, we're going to take things full circle. So Christiane, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate my recreation of Leon's recreation of Sam's recreation of your original monologue. For clarity, you're not recreating yourself, Sam or Leon. You're just trying to recreate me. And here you go.
Oh, what I really love about drugs. I like the drugs over here, and I like the drugs over there in the pharmacy. The drugs for everything. Oh, and his soft hands, and all his fingernails. Oh, I can feel them in my scalp, just rubbing around. Oh, getting my dandruff up.
2 seconds. And there you go, that is 30 seconds. Well done.
Good job.
So, okay, fantastic. So, audience, once again, you'll have the opportunity to vote. If anyone is out there paying attention in internet land, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? If you felt it was Christiane, put Christiane. If you felt it was me, put David. If you felt it was Leon, put Leon. And if you felt it was Sam, put Sam. So, whilst we're going to wait for those votes to come through, let's just ask. Alan, who do you think did the best recreation of what came before?
Well, David, I thought you put an interesting spin on it because you definitely changed up what was happening because it kind of went Victoria Wood, Victoria Wood, Victoria Wood, Les Dawson when you came in. So that was interesting. But I think the vote has to go to Sam because as far as I can tell, he was damn near word perfect.
Oh, okay.
Thank you
very
much.
good. Let's also find out, what did you think, JJ?
Well, I like Alan, I was with Sam all the way until I saw Christiane, who I think captured you very well. She got the movement right, came into the screen well, accent was perfect, which is not hard because she did it in the first place. And except for that last 5 seconds, which may not have been because David was managing the process. I mean, I don't want to get involved with the politics. But,
Corruption!
What have I done now? Okay, and lastly, let's hear what did you think?
I thought Sam and Christiane. It's a toss-up between them. I have a coin here. I can toss it up.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Have a quick toss. That's what it looks like.
Okay, fantastic. So we have votes coming through. We have one for Sam coming through. We've got more votes coming through. On Twitter, we have a vote, Christiane. Then we have another vote coming through, also Sam. And one more vote coming through if I go to the YouTube. And it is for Leon. So, Sam, you have won that with the votes there. Well done, Sam. If you are
Thank you all.
watching at home, feel free to share. We've got lots of comments coming through on Twitch and YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, don't be afraid. You can vote. Okay, we're going to move on to our next game. And for our next game, we are going to need the suggestion of something that is precious to you, but not a suggestion like a diamond or a ruby, something personal that is precious to you. So please put into the comments of something personal that is precious to you. Just whilst we're doing this, I'll once again remind everyone that this is the Extreme Improv XStreamed live comedy show. This is the second time we've attempted it as a matinee show, a lunchtime matinee here in the UK. So hopefully some of you are out there watching it, enjoying it, or if you're seeing it later on a replay, then hello from the past.
Did not ask. Sorry,
Yes. Okay, let's see what have we got. So a precious item, we have a teddy bear as suggested by Ra. So this will be about a teddy bear.
Oh, raw.
And this is going to be what is known as Single Syllable Showdown. We are going to do a game called Single Syllable Showdown, and I'll just explain how that works for all of our performers. Single Syllable Showdown will have 2 performers in the scene at any one time, and you are only allowed to speak in words of 1 syllable. If you say anything that is longer than 1 syllable, then you'll be eliminated from the game. So, for example, you could say hi, but you cannot say hello. You could say Dave, but you cannot say David. If you do any words that are longer than 1 syllable, you'll be eliminated from the game. If you hesitate for too long, you'll be eliminated from the game. And if you have what we call a circular conversation, where you just use very few words, then you'll be eliminated from the game. This will be a scene. Okay, Christiane, you just got a vote coming through, which for clarity, Sam, that is an example of a vote that is too late. Right. If I was still speaking at the time, then Christiane, I would have allowed it.
It's
Okay.
nice to see you've learned your lesson from last night, David.
Yes. If no, that's the same as last night, Sam. Right. But this will be a scene about a teddy bear, and let's say that we're going to have a triple J beginning. So J and JJ will be starting this. You can only speak in words of one syllable. So if everyone else can just like stop their video, we will just have 2 on the screen, and then I will swap in more people. This will be a scene about a teddy bear. So Leon, if you're able to.
Yep.
Okay. A scene about a teddy bear. Single syllable words only. No hesitations or circular conversation. And here you go.
Would you like it wrapped?
Wrapped? No. I'm not wrapped.
But you got it as a gift.
Did I? Not sure.
Yes, you did.
No. Real not sure.
But your card.
My what?
Your card. I swiped it.
My card. You swiped. Oh my god.
It said gift on the bill.
I'm so mad.
Why so?
I have no... Gosh.
But it went through.
Did it?
Yes, it did.
For real?
Yes.
Wow. I so... Ooh.
So, foil?
Oh. Good.
Box.
I like Ted.
Your son will be...
My son? Not for my son.
For whom then?
For me.
Oh, you like this bear.
Ted. Name Ted.
And you name him Ted. Good. Socks.
What your name?
Me? John.
John. Oh. John. I call you Jeff.
Why? Do you have a son named John?
No. You look Jeff.
So, here's your box.
Thanks.
Take it.
Woo! Excited.
I hope you love the bear as much as I love it.
I will love the bear forever.
No, I'm not going to allow that there. Love it for air. That is not quite a word we're going to count within the
poetic,
English
it's
language.
Shakespearean.
So,
For air
JJ,
also.
I'm going to say you're eliminated there. And can we have Alan to join? So, continue.
Get your damn hands off my bear.
But he bought it.
I can't sleep at night without that.
Oh, wow, didn't expect that so quickly. So, Alan, you are out. Can we...
Jay can manage from whom then with perfect grammar, and I get as far as without. Bugger.
Okay, can we now have Christiane in, please?
Yes, you may.
Good day, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi.
What's
Good
going
day.
on here?
I have good bears for sale.
Good bears for sale.
Yes.
Price?
Good bears. Cheap.
Cheap.
Very.
Oh, and Jay, you are eliminated as well. I will now join in the scene, and here we go. Hi there.
Hi.
Want to see what I've got?
Sure.
Look! It's soft!
Gasp.
Would you like one?
Yes.
No, this is mine. You can look, but you cannot touch. Damn it, and I am out. Okay, so I am eliminated. Let's bring Sam into the stream. Bye!
Oh, bye, Pikachu. I said
This
it.
is my bear. She sleeps with me at night.
Thank you for enter room.
Enter. Okay, Christiane, you are out. Who hasn't been in yet? Leon, if you could join in, please. Leon.
Sure can.
Do you
Christiane,
like my
you're
bear?
Yes. Look, mine.
Is yours a
Thank
boy
you.
or a girl?
I check. How can you tell?
Does something... Oh, no!
Oh, and I think that is everyone. So everyone can come back in. And Leon, you have
determined to
now
make a penis
won that
joke.
game. Fantastic stuff, everyone. We are going to move on to our next game. So audience, we are going to need a suggestion of... Well, let's just see if we've got a suggestion we can put. So audience, we'll need this for the next game. So if I don't get this through quick enough, we will need it for the next game. But let's get a suggestion of well-known characters from fiction start coming through. Well-known characters from fiction and genres is what we'll need next. If not, we'll self-generate. But we have a suggestion that came through for this one that we haven't used, which is a jar of Marmite. So we're going to play the game which is known as an extreme monologue. We are going to do an extreme monologue, and the way an extreme monologue works, everyone, is that we are going to attempt to perform a monologue without repeating any words whatsoever and without hesitating, which we count as an extended pause or saying things like or So, they are the two rules. If we notice that any of the other performers have broken one of these two rules, then that will be the end of the monologue. Whoever is able to keep their monologue going for the longest will be the winner of the game. So, let's choose someone. Let's have Leon. You were just briefly in there at the last game. Let's start with you. So I'm going to pin your view. And you will have, as long as you can keep going without repeating any words whatsoever and without hesitating, to do a monologue about a jar of Marmite. And here, wait 1 second, just get the timer up. Where's the timer? You go.
Marmite is a wonderful substance. It's so deep, rich, beautiful, aromatic. Inside that container, you have a world of...
Oh, 22 seconds there, and you
Repeated
kind
myself.
of called it time on yourself. 22 seconds is an excellent start to this round, though. So let's just find another performer to challenge this next. And that will be you, Sam. So let's bring you to the front here. So Sam, once again, you're going to be speaking on the theme of a jar of Marmite. That is the topic of your monologue. No repetition, no hesitation. Here you go.
My favourite thing in the world is Marmite. What happens in jars round...
Repetition of in. 10 seconds, Sam.
In the world, in jars.
Yes. Oh, repetition there. So sorry. Okay. So next we're going to come to JJ. JJ, you will do a monologue on the theme of a jar of Marmite. And here you go.
One of my favourite things in the world is a jar of Marmite. They now come in many...
Oh,
In.
repetition in again.
Repetition of in at 9 seconds.
Pretty hard, isn't it?
It is
Very.
hard. Okay, so let's see if I can do any better with this. You have a banana. Okay.
Yeah. It was a bear.
In fact,
It is
guys.
double.
Okay, so I'm gonna perhaps throw. Perhaps I won't actually. Hang on, this is something really interesting here. No, I won't. I won't. I will see if I can go next. And let's just have a quick look here. And let's get the timer up. Jar of Marmite, and here I go. I went to shops to find Marmite.
2. Repetition of 2.
Two. Repetition of
Who
2.
shot 5-5?
5.15 seconds. I mean, I'm not being anal.
Okay, right, okay. I was doing that just to make Sam feel a bit better about himself. So, okay, Christiane, you will go next on this game. So, you will have the timer, and here you go.
Marmite, wonderful thing. Black, shiny, round, yellow top. Screw it open. Knife out of drawer. Scoop in. Pull out. Lip.
Oh, out.
Oh, repetition of out. That's-
Out of draw, out of...
Okay, I think that may
Happy with
also be
that.
22 seconds as well. So we have a current tie.
Well,
So, let's
whoa.
see who haven't we had. We haven't had Jay yet. Let's bring you into the game,
A tie to beat
Jay.
the tie.
So, in your own time, here you go.
When I think of Marmite, don't really know what it is.
Hesitation, I'm sorry, I'm going to say there's hesitation. Sorry there, Jay.
When I think of Marmite,
Yeah, you were thinking too much about the actual Marmite there. So, no, we have 2 more in fact. So next up we will have Alan. So, Alan, you will be up next. And here you go.
Marmalade, raspberry seedless jam, strawberry preserve, black currant.
Oh, freeze, incorrect challenge. Deviation is not a rule in this game. So that is 8 seconds plus what we will have again. This is an extreme monologue. We're not playing just a minute. So get ready, Alan, and here you go.
None of these spreads are nearly as divisive when compared to Marmite. Some people claim they adore Marmite.
Oh, repetition of Marmite.
Oh, repetition of Marmite, and that was at 16 seconds. So that is 24 seconds you are now leading there, Alan. So you will win it unless the final competitor in this challenge, which will be Leon, I believe. Oh no, Leon, you went first.
I think we've all done it.
You've all done it?
Already.
Oh, hang on, I don't think I really went, so we can go again.
Yes, you did.
All right, okay. So Alan, you have won that. So well done there.
I never win that one.
Well
Brilliant.
done, well done. So, we are now going to move on to our next game. And our next game is what is known as a traditional alphabet scene. So in this traditional alphabet scene, we will start off with Leon and Double J. Leon and Double J. I will just tell you how this game works. Audience, we're going to need suggestions coming through of things to be happy about. So put some suggestions of things to be happy about. We'd already got some previous suggestions that I'd asked for in the last one. So things to be happy about is what we will need next. But a traditional alphabet scene. JJ and Leon, you will perform a scene where every time the next performer speaks, the sentence that they begin their the word they begin their sentence with will start with the next letter of the alphabet. So, the scene is going to be set around the story of Scrooge, A Christmas Carol, as suggested on YouTube by Jane. So, A Christmas Carol. Okay, Christmas Carol is what this is going to be based around. And you will start at the letter C, and you will go all the way through the alphabet until you get back to the letter C. And if you get really stuck, other performers feel free to shout the next correct letter at them, because we are merely actors, we do not expect to know the alphabet. So here you go.
Christmas Carol. I think that's one of the best.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly. It's an awful movie. Terrible business.
Every time I see it, I don't know, melt.
Forget that. That is the worst movie I have ever seen. Even the Muppet one.
Drone, you just always disagree with me.
Hello. I don't think I do. I only disagree sometimes when you're
Well,
wrong, like this.
I think you do.
Joking. You must be joking. I never, ever disagree with you.
You know what I want to say, and it begins with a K.
Let's just thrash it out right now. When else have I disagreed with you?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
No, not Saturday. What was
Leave
Saturday?
it, son. Leave it. You know I'm right.
Please, I can't remember Saturday. I can remember the other ones. Okay, there was the Marmite disagreement. I remember that one. But when was the Saturday one?
Oh, playing the old loss of memory game again.
Perhaps, but I'm trying to think back now. We started off, we had a nice start to the day. We had a lovely breakfast. What was next after that?
Queen's Rules. I think we did a bit of Queen's Rules. Bit of the old boxing.
Right. And that was all pleasant fun, you know. It was a couple of broken bones, but we weren't arguing.
Sunday, though. What about Sunday?
Take me back. Sunday, we breakfast. Then it was kung fu, wasn't it?
Ukulele. What about the ukulele? Come on, then.
The very big trouble, I remember. Very big trouble with the ukulele. That was what it was.
What was the real story? Come on.
X-rays. We had to go to the hospital for the X-rays. Is that what we were fighting about?
Zoom. I hate Zoom. It always breaks up a bit. But yeah, you're right. Look, let's just get on with it, yeah?
All right, we can agree to disagree and promise we need to make some way of making a better way of settling arguments instead of violence.
Bro, you are so right. We need to sort this out and be as one.
Come on, you're right. We need to just be nice and peaceful and agree that we can disagree in a nice, peaceful way.
And fantastic. I think that's where you started. Well done there, everyone. Well done. Fantastic stuff. So, we are going to move on and take this up a further notch. So, next I'm going to give a slightly more difficult challenge. And this one will be for Christiane and myself. We are going to do what is known as a reverse alphabet scene. So this time, the alphabet will run backwards. So audience, I asked for things to be happy about. Let's see if we've got any more suggestions. We have the suggestion from Andrew on Facebook who suggested bananas. This will be a scene about bananas, and we're going to start at the letter N, and we are going to move backwards until we get back to the letter N. This will be a scene about bananas, and here we go. Nanas, do you want some nanas? Who wants some nanas here?
Michael, over here. 4, please.
Letitia, 4. Do you want 4? Did you say that? Letitia, there you go.
Kevin is going to love these, baked in a nice cake with some chocolate chips, Michael.
Jesus Christ, you're still not hanging around with that piece of rough, are you?
I am, yes. Just because I broke up with you doesn't mean to say that you can be so mean with me whenever I come to buy bananas.
Hang on a minute. If anyone did the breaking up here, it was me. I was like, go on, ping off.
Go on, ping off. I mean, that is just not a way to break up with a woman anyway, is it?
Fine then. If you're not going to be nice to me, I'm going to take back my banana. You never liked my bananas anyway.
Every time I come here and watch you eat a banana, because you take them back off me, Kevin, just makes me remember the time we were together.
Don't bring up the past. It's really sad.
Can't help it, Michael. Can't help it, love.
Brenda, your sister meant nothing to me. It was all a mistake.
Oh, arsehole Brenda.
Zeus, I pray to Zeus that one day she'll look down from heaven after you killed her because of what she did with my banana.
You know about the murder?
Exactly, I do. I saw everything.
Why did I walk through the house with those bloody shoes on?
Verity, the police inspector, said that you did it as a moment of madness.
Time will tell how long I can stay in prison without fresh bananas and you, Michael.
So, you want to avoid the letter U, do you?
Right, I do.
Quickly, Letitia, before I change my mind, you can take this banana.
Please. The biggest banana I've ever had off you, Michael. It's so peely and yummy. Mm.
Oh my God, I just had a big revelation come to my brain.
No, tell me, what? Me, covered in banana skins, in prison? Oh, tell me.
I can't because that's the end of the scene. And well done there. Fantastic stuff. Lovely. Okay. And look, Pikachu became a banana because he kind of looks like a banana. So, see that?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, I was quite pleased with that momentary thing. Right, so we are now going to move on. So we haven't had Alan, Leon, and Sam in a scene. So we're going to put them into a different type of scene. And this different type of scene is what is known as Styles Clash.
Styles Clash.
Styles Clash.
Styles Clash. And the way it works is, audience, I mentioned that we're going to need suggestions of theatre, film, we're going to need suggestions of animals, we're going to need suggestions of accents. I will self-generate some if we don't get some of these coming through. But put lots of suggestions of film and television styles, theatre styles, accents, time periods, and all sorts of other stuff, and they will continue the scene in that style. So, this is going to be a scene, however, based around the theme of winning Miss World. You are winning Miss World. So, Sam, Leon, and Alan are in this scene, and if the others could just stop their videos so that we just get you guys in. And you start the scene like normal, and every so often I'll freeze you and give you a new style to continue in. Winning Miss World, here you go.
Step back, ladies. This year is my year, I tell you.
Oh, not again. You're like this every year. When was the last time you won? It must have been like a decade ago.
Doesn't matter. This year is my year again, I tell you.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. You're starting to sag a little bit, dear. I didn't want to be the one to point it out to you. But it's got to be said.
How could you say such a thing to me? That's so hurtful.
Sometimes the truth hurts, dear. Sometimes the truth hurts. I can't help it.
Peace, guys! World peace!
Oh, you and your bloody world peace every single year. Stop banging on about it.
And freeze!
Well, it
okay,
hasn't happened
guys.
yet.
I would like you to continue this as if it is a musical. And here you go.
Listen, maybe we should get together and sing a song to celebrate world peace. Maybe that's what... Have we sung to try and make world peace yet?
I don't think anyone has tried that before.
I've sung at every beauty contest from Turkey to Greece, and not one of them has taken a step towards world peace.
Oh, what a nightmare. It sounds pretty awful, but maybe if we sang in triplet, it would work.
I don't know about... My bikini top chafes and my swimsuit makes me sore, and all I ever find is more fucking war.
And freeze there! Okay, guys, I would now like you to continue this as if it is a nature documentary. And here you go.
And here, in the middle of the rainforest, we see the beta female making a lunge for position against the alpha. The alpha is old, her time is coming towards an end, and the beta believes the time is right to strike.
Ha! I'm gonna get you this time.
Oh, you try it every year, but there can be only one place for me now, and that's here, in this jungle.
Run away up the trees, you slag.
In these hills, it's going to be difficult, but I can manage it.
Who needs you? Who needs you at all? Oh my goodness, who needs that? Ugh.
That, you see those feet? Those feet were years on the boardwalk up and down. You don't get feet like that without training. I've walked miles
Freeze!
up and down.
Okay, I would like you to continue this as if you have Scottish accents. Continue with Scottish accents.
Right, okay, so who's going to be talking about world peace this time?
Listen, I don't know. I didn't care about this, but I'll tell you what's the matter. What's the matter with me is that I think the big problem is they've put 3 Miss Scotlands in. That's the problem. Who did
Yes.
the organisation?
Miss Aberdeen, Miss Renfrewshire, and Miss Edinburgh. It's not a problem.
But I'm highly suspicious. I suspect somehow that one of us three is not from Scotland. This is my problem.
More importantly, how much money is in the prize pot?
I think it's in the thousands. I think it's thousands of pounds. for
Okay,
it.
guys, I would now like you to continue it as if it is the year 1400. And here you go.
Verily, I fancy our chances will not be proceeding very well. Ultimately, thine will not see thy light of day.
Well,
That
if
is
I
what
were you,
we
mate,
want.
if I were you, mate, I'd be putting some mint on those buboes. You've got a nasty case of the Black Death there.
Well, yes, I've been out and about, but the witch doctor and the plague doctor assured me that if I rub a monkey on my face, it will be cured within the hour.
Ladies, I have been on my horse and carriage practicing all of my routines. You do not stand a
And
chance.
freeze. Last one I would like you to continue this with a French accent. And here you go.
En chanson, none of you can do anything about myself winning this competition this year.
Aha!
That is what.
I am a trick ahead of you there, because not only have I already worked out how to win this competition, but I have also done my bit for world peace. Ask me how? I have surrendered to everybody.
Oh, not this again. Listen, you and your frog's legs, they are an embarrassment to all of us. Will you stop surrendering? Always dressed in white all the time. It's embarrassing for all of us in France who know that we win wars quite a lot sometimes.
Oui, you stupid baguette bitch. Who needs you around here?
Yeah, why don't me and you, we get together and we get rid of the one with the frog's legs and all the world peace nonsense. We're not about peace, we're about love, we're about war, we're about, baked
It's
goods.
comes in Sweden.
Could be.
You cannot get rid of me. I am Miss Champagne District. Without the Champagne District, who are you two? Miss Beaujolais Nouveau? That is practically a children's competition. And you, Bordeaux, we are all Bordeaux of your speaking.
Put the cork in it, you champagne fool. You're full of froth and nonsense.
I'll show you what a screw-top fits like, you little bastard.
You can't attack me. Without Bordeaux, we would have no France. We would have no proper wine.
Bordeaux is fit only for the pissoir.
Stop it, both of you. We cannot keep fighting like this.
And
it is the
scene.
done,
Well
Captain.
done there. Everyone else, you can come
Well done, guys.
back. Fantastic stuff, guys. So we will move straight on to our next challenge.
David, you've got a little something. I don't know if you can see. You've got a little something on you there.
All right, so
Things on the screen, maybe.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so,
you got it.
Yeah,
You've been listening to a lot of the crazy world of Arthur Brown recently, David.
yeah, quite possibly. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next game, which is known as a definition battle. It is a definition battle, and taking part in this scene will... Okay, so who didn't we just have? We haven't had JJ, and let's have JJ and Christiane. You will have the opportunity to define a made-up nonsense word. So, audience, please put into the comments some made-up nonsense words, and we'll perhaps do a couple of these. Some made-up nonsense words, please, audience. Words that don't currently exist in the English language. Okay, so JJ and Christiane, you will define a made-up nonsense word. Let's see, we've got one made-up nonsense word. I think it's not a real word. Non-seectable. I think that's meant to be a made-up word. Non-seectable. Non-seectable. So, JJ and Christiane, if everyone else just stops their video for a moment. And let's find out, first of all, from JJ. What do you think is the definition of the word non-seectable? Here you go.
Non-seectable. Obviously the negative of seectable. And seectable is something that can be cut very easily, like the branch of a rose or a tree. Anything that's seectable. But if it's non-seectable, what we find is when we try and cut, it will not cut. We will get no sap. from a non-theatrical branch. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic stuff there. So, next we will... Oh, man, I can't do anything with the colour green on this. Okay, so next up... This is meant to be an alien, by the way. I quite like it, though. Right. Oh, look, I pop into shot if I disappear. So, next up, Christiane, please tell us what is the meaning of non-selectable, and here you go.
Non-selectable is a noun. It's got 14 letters, and it basically is used by opticians in the world of opticians. It's the vein that runs from the vitreous humour through to the frontal cortex, which apparently is somewhere in the eye. And if you were to put it into a sentence as an optician, you would say, "Hello there, mate. Take your glasses off and sit up to the screen so I can look at your non-selectable." Selectable.
There we go. So, everyone, you can come back. So, we'll find out. Audience, who do you think had the correct definition of the word non-selectable? If you felt that it was JJ, put JJ. If you felt that it was Christiane, put Christiane. Jay, you have not returned. Hopefully you will. Okay, there you are. So, audience, who do you think had the correct definition? We'll find out from our performers. But first of all, I just want to say I'm a potato. And so, Leon, who do you think had the correct definition there?
Well, I think Christiane made the better sense. Yes, I could see me using that in a sentence all the time. It was a very interesting definition. Something I could use. In fact, I might start using that definition.
Interesting. Alan, who do you think had the correct definition?
Well, firstly, I think you're making a pathetic bid for attention from Matt Lucas there, David.
Yeah.
I am still devastated by Christiane's news that the frontal part of my brain is located to process that. But I think actually JJ's was the better definition, because I can imagine something that is selectable being cut with selectable makes sense to me from that.
Okay. Jay, who do you think had the correct definition?
I thought JJ had the correct definition because I actually imagined what it was about, and it was very real for me. So, JJ.
Okay, and last but not least, what did you think, Sam?
Well, I think it's always very difficult to string a full sentence together when you're trying to bring in as much science as Christiane did in that. And I think that just getting a tongue around that was the only issue. I think was definitely what a non-selectable is.
Okay, fantastic. And our audience on the votes there have agreed there, Sam. So I think I give this one to Christiane. Well done there. Oh, I can make myself disappear.
Non-selectable myself, but
okay. The funny thing is, just people wondering what sort of fun I'm having here with my camera is I don't actually know how to switch it off, so I'm just back to me. So I'll be something probably for the remainder of this. Okay, this might just be about me. Okay, there we go. I'm now underwater. So, we've got another made-up nonsense word, and this time, let's have Alan and Leon define this, please. Alan and Leon, you will define this next word, and it's Google Plopsky. Google Plopsky. So, first of all, we will come to you, Alan. Tell us, what is Google Plopsky?
Well, actually, that's a surprisingly easy word to define. As everybody knows, a Google is a million millions, or a 1 with 12 zeros after it, and a Googleplex is a million Googles. So it's a 1 with a million. It's 1 to the power of 12. So a Googleplopsy is merely a step on again from that. It's a Googleplex squared, or a Googleplex of Googleplexes.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Let's also now find out from Leon, what is a Googleplopsky?
Well, a Googleplopsky is a very common thing. It's when you type into Google something you're not supposed to type in, and up plops something that you didn't really look for. Like you might be researching Prince Albert, and something pops up which you didn't quite want to expect, and it's called a Google Plopsy. It's a mistake that comes when you're typing in Google and you get something that you didn't really mean to get in the first place. Google Plopsy, and just like the ski bit is because you go off course a little bit and find yourself looking at things that maybe you didn't want to look at, and maybe you didn't really want to be on your search history.
Okay, fantastic. So let's all come back here, guys. Let's all come back. We will find our audience. Who do you think had the correct definition of Google Plopsky? Was it Leon, or was it, in fact, Alan? We'll find out from our other performers what they thought, and we'll wait to see if we got votes coming through. Who do you think had the correct definition of Google Plopsky? Was it Leon, or was it Alan? Put that into the votes now, and let's find out. First of all, JJ, who would you give this one to?
Clearly Leon.
Okay,
We've all done it.
That was decisive. Okay, Sam.
Well, I'd like to first just comment on the fact of how highbrow this show seems to be compared to most other shows we've done. We've had
Don't worry, I've been a
arthritis.
potato, so I'm bringing it back down.
Yeah, exactly. You're the scum of the group. But I very much think that a Google Plopsky would be a 1 with however many zeros after it. So I'm going to go with Alan.
Okay, Jay, how would you vote this one?
Definitely Alan.
Okay, and Christiane, how would you vote this?
I'm actually going to go for the one that looks like Morrissey, as he delivered mathematical equation after equation. I'm not a maths girl. I'm going to have to give it to Morrissey. Alan.
Okay, so is that 2 votes apiece there?
No, I think Alan.
I
Oh,
might have
3-1.
lost that
Sorry, I was trying to just see
I
what
can
the vote's coming
concede.
through. So
Someone
we
on
have a
Facebook
vote.
voted for Leon.
Yeah, we have. Facebook has voted for Leon here. We'll see if we've got any other votes come through on any of the other platforms. If you're watching this on Twitter or Twitch, feel free to put in a vote here or there. Any other votes coming through? So I'm going to say that the public votes may be going here to Leon, but the moral vote is going to Alan. So that's how we'll decide
That's
this one.
okay. I don't care about morals. I'd rather just have the public.
Okay, so audience, we're going to move on to what will be our final challenge of the show. And for this, and this may be something where we have to self-generate for each other, just because we're not getting quite as many comments during this matinee show, but we are going to do what is known as an impression battle tournament, and we need lots and lots of suggestions of well-known characters from fiction and unusual things for them to be doing. So we need well-known characters from fiction and unusual things for them to be doing, as we are going to be moving on to our final challenge, which is the impression battle tournament. So the way this will work, performers, is that you will do impressions, and you have a few seconds to do that impression and complete it, and then we will move on, and then we'll have a vote. So let's just see, who will we have go first? We can self-generate some of these. So thank you, Andrew, you've put through a suggestion. Anyone else watching? We've still got lots of viewers, but everyone is being shy in this early afternoon slot. Please actually put some suggestions in the comments. Thank you very much. Yep, if you've given some suggestions, keep putting more and more through. You can kind of direct this whole show for us if you're giving the suggestions. Okay, so we got another vote coming through for Leon, but that is far too late there, Jane. So we are going to start off with Sam and Jay. Sam and Jay. Sam, you will go first. This is your chance for redemption. And let's see. So I'm going to pin you up here. And you will be the Godfather. You will be the Godfather. And let's find something unusual for the Godfather to be doing. Let's say that you are the Godfather and you are... Okay, what is that saying? Okay, that's for the next character. The Godfather, and you are making pancakes. You are the Godfather, you are making pancakes, and in your own time, Sam, here you go.
Well, of course, you take the flour, you take the milk, you take the eggs, you whip it all up and you say hello to my little friend. You toss my little friend and then you put him down and he is cooked. He is a pancake. He is flat as a pancake and he tastes delicious like every single one of my enemies I have killed. Ha 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 ha!
Fantastic. Well done there, Sam. Okay, excellent. So next up, I think I said Jay, you would be next. Did I say Jay? I think I did. So
Yeah.
Jay.
I wasn't listening, sure.
Okay, so Jay, your character is, who have you got? Kermit the Frog. You are Kermit the Frog, and the suggestion from Charlotte on Facebook says Kermit the Frog singing. So you are Kermit the Frog singing. And here you go.
Wait, singing about what?
It's your choice, mate. Your choice.
Okay, so. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? I told this too many times to ignore it. Something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Okay, well done there. That was amazing. Spectacular. Oh, I like what you got there. Sam, was that you were there with an old flame? Hope she's getting on okay. So, okay. Audience, who do you think did the better impression there? Put Jay or Kermit if you're voting for Jay. Or put Sam or Godfather if you're voting for Sam. Just whilst we wait for those votes to come through once again, put Jay or Kermit if you're voting for Jay. Put Sam or Godfather if you're voting for Sam. Let's find out. JJ, who would you give that to?
I think I'd give it to Jay because it was a really good impression of Kermit singing, whereas Sam was more that Italian chef guy in what's his name? I don't know.
In the
The one that
Muppets.
struggles.
Yeah, he was Swedish. The
Oh,
Italian chef.
was he Swedish? Was he Swedish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except
Okay.
in Sweden, where he was Norwegian. True fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Leon, who do you vote for here?
Oh, it was a beautiful song. I was very moved. So, it's not all about comedy. Sometimes it just hits your heart, doesn't it? So that song just hit me.
Okay,
I had to hold it
fantastic.
back. I'm still holding back.
Alan, how would you vote this one?
Well, I thought they were both very precise impressions. Unfortunately, I think Sam's was a very precise impression of Al Pacino in Scarface.
That's what I thought,
Brando
yeah.
in The Godfather. So I'm going to have
Oh, I
to
got
go
the wrong film.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was Gino
I'm going to have to go with Jay, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen either film. I got yes.
Never mind. But that, Alan, that is
Make it a
actually what I
bell,
thought
you
as
put
well.
it in the pan, you mix it up with the egg.
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
cocktails.
Christiane, how would you vote this one? Christiane?
Not on.
Sorry, I wonder where Sam had gone.
Just hiding in my own shame.
Carry.
I've not seen any. I don't know who Al Pacino is.
Really?
No idea. But I do know who Kermit is, and it's Green, and that was a great song, and my heart burst.
Okay, so we have votes coming through. So Jacob on YouTube says Jay the Kermit. Philip says Jay. Charlotte says Sam. Andrew says Jay. And Charlotte says Sam's bald. No, he isn't. Yeah.
Not yet. It's coming one day, but it's
No.
not here yet.
Like, unless you meant me, I've shaved my head recently. I am now bald. Don't steal my thunder, Sam, just because I robbed you of the title. Right. Okay.
So I robbed myself of it tonight by being an idiot.
And Jay is shaving his head as we speak. Okay, but Jay, you have gone through there. So we need more audience. You're finally here, and we're very grateful that you're giving lots of votes now. Keep giving us suggestions of lots of characters and unusual things for them to be doing. And next up, we are going to have Christiane and Alan. Christiane and Alan. Let's find a character first let's find a character that's a tool. Okay, so... Oh, this is going to be a close fought one. These are both good characters. So, Alan, I would like you to be Gordon Ramsay, liking food cooked for him, as suggested by Philip on Facebook. You are Gordon Ramsay, liking food that has been cooked for him. So if everyone else... in fact, no, I can just pin... Alan, here you go.
Excuse me, can I see the manager, please? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why the fuck have you come on my show called Hotels from Hell and given me fucking Michelin quality food? How the fuck am I supposed to fucking complain about this fucking food on my fucking TV show? You've made a complete fuck of me!
Yeah.
Brilliant. Love the twist on that there. Love it. You actually stayed true to the character in those circumstances. I like that.
Thank you.
So, we have a great counter character. So, Christiane, you will be Margaret Thatcher, in love and on a date. Margaret Thatcher, in love and on a date. Here you go.
If I were to put my finger on your finger and then run my tongue behind your ear, would you vote for me? I would vote for me. If I were to pour you a glass of wine, Chardonnay, wasn't it? And then run my finger over your forearm, would I be yours? Yes, I think so.
Okay, thank you very much there, Christiane. So, audience, who do you vote for there? Put Christiane or Margaret Thatcher if you vote for Christiane. Put Alan or Gordon Ramsay if you vote for Alan. So just remind you that we still need lots of suggestions of characters and unusual things for them to be doing to come through. But right now, we need you to vote either Alan or Gordon Ramsay if you're voting for Alan, or put in Christiane or Margaret Thatcher if you are voting for Christiane. So let's just see, any votes are going to be coming through.
Can I just say, it's no wonder Dennis Thatcher drank, is it?
Okay.
No, I don't even think about it, really.
Right, okay, JJ, who would you vote for?
They were both brilliant. I mean, really, it was absolutely brilliant. I loved Alan's take on Ramsay, and I thought it was a good choice. And Christiane was hauntingly sexy as Margaret Thatcher. I think it was the voice. Really tough one. I'm going to sit on the fence. They're both brilliant.
Okay, Sam, how would you vote this?
Oh, well, I need a long cold shower after both of those performances, I think. But I think I'm just about going to lean on the side of Alan.
Okay, Leon, how would you vote?
I think it's a tricky one. I think I'll go with Alan this time. I think they'll go on Ramsay. A little bit too much swearing, though, but I'd still give it to him.
Yeah, you got it. Well, I don't know if that was enough. I don't think it was enough swearing for Gordon Ramsay, to be honest. Jay, how would you vote it?
I would have to go to the coin for this one. So.
Okay, let's find out what the coin says.
So it's heads for Alan, because they were so good. Both of them were so good. And I like the story of both of them. So heads for Alan and tails for Christiane. And Alan gets in.
Okay, I'm going to go to my crystal ball
Thank
for
you,
this one.
Philippines currency.
So my crystal ball will speak. And my crystal ball says, I go ever so slightly for Alan's as well, just because I feel like it stayed true to the character and made sense. What is that money you've got there, JJ?
It's 100 pesos. I live in a Filipino household in Deptford, so I have lots of pesos.
Okay, it's got to be said that we've got like a very international, but not particularly international show all at once. Just because, Christiane, you're in Tokyo, but whereabouts, where is your accent from, specifically?
I'm a Cambridge girl.
Yeah, okay. And then, Leon, where are you and where are you originally from?
I'm going to be embarrassed to say this, but I am originally from Scotland, even though my Scottish accent was not very good. But yeah, so Scotland and Scotland really. And
Okay.
as well. I've been all over.
Okay, so Jay, you're the most. You're doing the best English accent, Jay. To be honest. So.
Oh, really? I am in the Philippines, so I'm actually from Manila.
Okay, fantastic. So we have some votes coming through. Let's see what the votes coming through are. We have Philip who says, Alan and Christiane were both so good, haha, but I'm voting for Christiane. Dave Green says he is voting for Christiane as well. Jane says she's voting for Christiane. Erica says, Alan, very sweary, just as my boss come in to watch you. What? Oh dear. That's amazing. That's fantastic feedback. So, what's going on here? What's Alan up to? And you're like, right, okay. Is there any more votes coming through? I've given it a long time, so I think, even though I think the performers may have slightly gone towards Alan, the public have voted, and Christiane, you have gone through there. So well done, Alan.
Thank you.
I think you feel...
Once again, the public's sick of listening to experts. Well done, Christian.
Okay, fantastic. So who have we got left? Who hasn't done theirs yet? I haven't. JJ hasn't. Is that it? 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Is there? There should be an odd number of people though. Who else hasn't done theirs?
Jay hasn't done
Me,
it.
I haven't done mine
Yeah,
yet.
Jay-
Ah,
Oh,
so
sorry, Leon.
okay, and Leon. So we're going to have 3 more. So first up, you can go JJ, then me, then Leon. And okay, so JJ, Aurora. I don't know who Aurora is.
Who's
so
Aurora?
I don't know. Does anyone know
She's,
who Aurora?
Yeah, she's from Sleep Beauty.
Okay, in that case, Leon, you're going first. You have a clue about this.
Oh, great.
Leon, you are Aurora. You are waking up in the year 3000 after sleeping for thousands of years. Well, to be honest, you what year is this set? Because she's that's less than 1,000 years in the future. But you are Aurora waking up in the year 3000 after sleeping for thousands of years. And here you go.
Oh, no, that wasn't a bad sleep. Maybe I need an extra 5 minutes. No, I'll get up. Otherwise I'll sleep up the whole time. Oh, wow, things have changed so much. Things have changed so much since I've been asleep. I wonder how long I've been asleep for. I know what I'll do. I'll go and check me WhatsApp and I'll check me Tinder and all that. They've all gone off. Oh my God. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have slept so long. I'll have to check I'll get my phone, even though it's nice and charged, and then I'll maybe try to go sleep for a little bit longer, and maybe everything will come back in the fashion.
Okay, fantastic there. Okay, so let's next up. I can go next. I said I'd go next, and then we will end on JJ. Audience, put some more characters through. The next character I've got, I will be... Who have we got? Minnie Mouse taking a pregnancy test. I am Minnie Mouse. I am taking a pregnancy test. Okay. Oh, well, I just weed on this, and it's really not fair, Doctor. I didn't want to be pregnant. I didn't ask for this. That horrible mouse, he slipped me a Mickey, and now I just want to get rid of it. So I'm gonna eat all of my babies because that's what mice do. And there you go. That went quite dark, and I do apologise for that. But we will end on JJ. So let's find a character for JJ. Here's a good one. You are Tarzan selling a car. You are Tarzan selling a car. Audience, I'll just quickly remind you, we still will need a couple more suggestions after this, at least, just because we will have a finale round. But for now, JJ, you are Tarzan, you are selling a car, and here you go.
Apology. Tarzan, no see you. You like Toyota Camry? No. Let me take you to other side. Come with me. Woof, 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 woof. Exciting, huh? Using rope to other side of car lots. What we have? We have here the Datsun Daihatsu Sunny. It's a very nice car and suits you very well, madam. I'm sorry? £2,000. No, give me 5 bananas and it's yours.
Okay, fantastic there. So, audience, you will now have to vote on this 3-way competition here. If you felt it was JJ, put Tarzan or JJ. If you felt it was me, put David or Minnie Mouse. And if you felt it was Leon, put Leon or, forget who your character was, Aurora. So once again, if you felt it was Leon, put Leon or Aurora. If you felt it was me, put David or Minnie Mouse, or put JJ or Tarzan for JJ. Whilst we wait to see how the audience vote, Alan, who do you give that one to?
Well, I hate voting for you, David, because you probably rig the results anyway whenever you're playing. But I think with the pun on slipping you the Mickey and then the proper zoology of eating your own kids, I think I'm going to have to give it to you. And for that reason, I can only say, Christian, heaven knows I'm miserable now.
Okay, just for clarity in the audience, over the last couple of shows, I seem to have become unpopular with the cast. But as a genuine thing, this is probably about the 15th live stream, and I have won precisely one of them. So, Sam, who do you vote for there?
Well, I very much enjoyed Leon bringing Aurora into the 21st century, at least, by talking about Tinder and WhatsApp and stuff like that. But I am a sucker for science, so hearing all about being slipped a Mickey and eating your young, I'm going to have to give it to David.
Okay, fantastic. Christiane, how would you vote this one?
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed them all. I didn't think I'd enjoy Minnie Mouse as much as I did. However, I am going to have to go with JJ because the boyfriend gave the suggestion, and I've heard him laugh constantly. So you've made the boyfriend very happy.
Okay, lovely. And lastly there, Jay, how would you vote this one?
I would have to go with the dice because everybody performed really well tonight. So
There's a lot.
Gambler over there. Manila gambler boy.
I will have to go with David.
Okay, fantastic. So let's have a quick
What
look.
did you
So
roll?
audience, it says here just through Facebook, it says we have over 20 viewers, yet we have only got one vote coming through. I will just vamp a little bit more, but so far it says David was so good, ha 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 ha. So I may be stealing this one, but audience, I will be fair and give you a chance. Get votes in for someone else. Sam, if you're now voting against me, that will not count. So right.
That's my plan all along.
I know. I just suddenly see all of the guys looking into their laps, and unless they're okay, I won't even go down that route. Right. So anyway, I would just say this is the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. Next week we will have shows on Wednesday and Thursday at either 8 or 9 p.m. UK time. I'm still deciding it. Usually they're on at 9 p.m, but I may make the Thursday one 8 p.m. next week. But other than that, we may have a show on Monday for Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. We were going to have a live show at the Cockpit Theatre in London, but then the world ended and that went down the pan. But hopefully one day we'll have live shows again. So, okay, let's have a look. We've got some more votes coming through. Dave Green says JJ for his Oriental Tarzan. I've read the comment out loud. I think actually that's an offensive term nowadays, so we apologise if that is. I'm not sure. Jane says David wins. Linda Cook says alrighty then, David. So I think I have.
Linda Ace Ventura.
Is Linda? Alrighty then. I love it. Okay, so I have just about taken that one. So who do we have progressing into the next, or is it final round if it's an odd number? I went through. Who else went through? There is a small person behind you, Leon. Okay, there is drama going on. There is drama going on. Leon has had a home invasion. We are seeing this happen live. Is the fish okay? Was she kidnapping the fish, Leon?
Come on, do you want to say hi? Quick!
Say hello. Say hello. Who is this?
Right, there you go. This is my one. Right, go. Say goodnight. Go to bed. Go. Come on, this. Go.
You stole her teddy for the earlier
Okay,
scene,
don't worry,
didn't
carry
you,
on.
Leon? You literally stole the child's
I
teddy bear
did.
for the earlier scene. Okay, so what's her name?
Yeah, and now she's got my guess. Right, go.
What's going on?
This
I
is
don't
Puppy.
know what's going on
Say
anymore.
hi, puppy.
Thing not staged.
I feel like I'm that thing on the TV.
Yeah. Okay, so just also clarity there. So I don't want anyone to feel bad in the comments. Dave Green says, if it is, in terms of that being an offensive term, he says, then I apologise. I completely forgive. The only reason I mention it, Dave Green, is because, as Dave Green will know, as a fellow wrestling fan, I saw an interview with the wrestling commentator Jim Ross, who had used that term and got into trouble, even though there is the OWV, or whatever they're called, wrestling promotion, which is called Oriental Championship Wrestling, or Wrestling Entertainment, or something like this. And he got into trouble, even though it was the name of their company. So, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm probably just wrong. But anyway, we will...
No, you're right. You can't say Oriental anymore. You have to say the Yellow Peril.
Okay, so Alan, you're making this much, much worse. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right, okay, we're going to move on. So, who got through to the finale round?
Apparently I did.
Okay, so did
Jay,
I,
Jay.
and Jay did as well. So we will do 3 final characters. So we need 3 final characters we have not used. I'll have to look back. Christiane, you can go first, and you can be the Vicar of Dibley on a diet. The Vicar of Dibley on a diet. And here you go.
Well, I came in and I saw a lot of cakes and a lot of sweets, and I said to them, no, the Lord doesn't want me to pray over you. The Lord doesn't want me to put you in the altar. The Lord doesn't want you to put me in my mouth and then drink some wine afterwards. No. So I walked right past them. No, you're not touching my lips. The only thing that's touching my lips is the Bible as I kiss it. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. Strong as an ox, mate. Can't you tell? That's why I need to go on a diet. I've no idea what accent she's got. David, where you going?
I'm coming back. My green screen was just falling over. Okay, well done there. Fantastic stuff. So, next up we will move on. Okay, so Jay, you will be next. I will pin your video. Let's find the character for you. And the character is Crocodile Dundee trying to use a smart shop scanner. Do you know who Crocodile Dundee is? Okay, you do not know. Do you know who Pennywise is? Oh gosh. Do you know who Godzilla is? Okay, so we from Andrew on Facebook, we have Godzilla learning English. You are Godzilla, you are learning English, and here you go.
Tree, taxi, building. Oh, too hard.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Fantastic stuff. I can honestly say I've never been so confused in all my life. But I don't. Could anyone else hear Jay? Jay, did you speak out loud?
Yeah. Apparently Godzilla doesn't speak a lot.
Okay, fantastic. So
But I got that he was being born from the ocean.
I now understand that. Christiane, you're in Tokyo. Is it all like crazy with Godzilla stuff over there?
Only when they release the Godzilla movie.
Oh, really? Because, like,
Yeah.
okay, so I was in Tokyo a couple of years ago, and there was like a giant Godzilla on top of a building.
Yep.
Was that only just because of the film?
No, there's Godzillas all over the place, but I'm sort of immune to them now.
Oh,
They're just
okay,
there,
I see what you mean.
You know.
Okay, so that's going to leave me. Okay, I have got Pennywise making a cake. So I am going to cheat at this one, just because I know that there's something I can do. But I am going to cheat. Okay, because I can do it. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There we go, how good is this? So.
Well, hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake, which you can eat with chocolate sprinkles on the top. Would you like that? Or perhaps I can get something and put into it, like your heart.
And there you go. That is me as Pennywise baking a cake. I have found that I've got some new toys today, and I have used it to cheat my way in this final, so I don't even think I should really be allowed to win. But we will allow the audience to decide. So, audience, who do you think did the best impression there? If you felt it was Christiane as the vicar of... Oh my god, this one's turned me into a woman. That is cool. That is very
That's
cool.
horrifying.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
turned you into a young Carol Vorderman.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is really... Okay, I'm back to normal. So, ish. Audience, if you felt it was Christiane as the Vicar of Dibley, put Christiane or the Vicar of Dibley. If you felt it was me as Pennywise, put David or Pennywise. And if you felt it was Jay as Godzilla, put Jay or Godzilla. Audience, let's see if you've got any votes coming through. So, JJ, who did you think stole it there?
Tough one. Probably just because it was so weird and factually correct. I'm going to go for Jay.
Okay. Jay, you get one vote there. Sam, how do you vote this one?
Well, I can never condone cheating, so the fact that you not only did the thing with your face and also reused the prop from last night means I'm never going to give it to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it for the slightly northern Vicar of Dibley.
Okay. Alan, how do you vote this one?
Well, I mean, I agree with you and Sam. Basically, you didn't do anything that wasn't provided for you by computer. And even then, you got the wrong makeup for the clown. It's the new one rather than the proper Tim Curry makeup.
Wow.
So I think, given that he was much more ingenious with his use of props to provide the ocean birth of Godzilla and settle him back down, I'm going to give it to Jay.
Okay, and last from our performer pool, Leon, how would you vote this one?
Yeah, I think Jay maybe. That's how I imagine Godzilla speaks. He doesn't say much in the movie, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's probably going to speak a bit like that. So I think he got closest to the character, I think.
Okay, fantastic. So let's go to the comments and find out how the audience have voted. So let's see. Oh, we just missed out on the character of Mariah Carey living with minimum wage. That would have been fun. But Dave Green says Jay. So Jay, you've got the first vote coming through. Philip on Facebook says, I love Christiane's performance. Ha 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 ha. Then we have Real Dominic on YouTube says Godzilla. So that's 2 for Jay. Then Stephen Gay on Facebook says Pennywise. That's 1 for me. Right. So then we have Andrew on Facebook says David, only because your face fell off a few times, which was funny. So that is 2 to me. That is 2 to Jay. We'll wait to see if we get any more votes coming through. Any more votes for Christiane as the Vicar of Dibley? Any more votes for me as Pennywise? Or any more votes for Jay as Godzilla? Any more votes coming through? If it is a tie within the next few seconds, I will give it to Jay because I do feel I unfairly cheated. So, we will give it a few more seconds. Going once. Going twice. And sold! Jay, you have won that one again. Well done. Jay, oh, hang on. We have another vote coming through as I'm still speaking. I did say this before. And it's Linda voting for Christiane. Is that a repetition vote, though? Is that a repetition vote? Let's just check. So hang on.
You maverick.
No, Linda. Wait. Had I called it? Jane says Pennywise. There are more votes coming through. It is now 3 apiece. There is 3 apiece here. Sam, I have to keep this fair. This is the rules we went by last night. Going once. Going twice. Okay. So, I am going to eliminate myself from this for unfairly cheating. Linda Cook says no. Why has Linda Cook says no? She said Christiane. She has now said no. What does that mean, Linda?
First vote.
No, it wasn't a repeat vote.
Oh, it was not a repeat vote. Okay. So, Chris, to disqualify myself here, but we will have a final challenge. We'll have a final challenge just to end this on. Hang on. Right. Dave Green says it wasn't the rules you went by the night before. I'm sure it what the night before last night. Okay. And Linda says no, not a repeat vote. Jacob has now come through and said Godzilla. Godzilla going once. I'm now going to do this again. If Jay has won here, because I do feel bad. You were in the grips of victory there. Jacob, I can't pronounce your last name. Echegu, I don't know. Jacob on YouTube has voted for Godzilla, and we're going to give it 5 countdown. And if I get to the end of the word, if I get to the end of, I said a countdown. So if I get to 0 and there's no more votes coming through, we will call it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, I am going to call it now. Final time. And Erica votes for Alan just at the last moment. But, Jay, you have indeed won after that very close comeback, almost. But, Jay, you have won. Jay, I think you won it last time you were on as well. Well done.
Yes, I did.
That's 2 out of 2 for you. That is quite a winning streak so far.
Show off.
Okay, so, first of all, Jay, do you have anything you would like to say to the people out there?
I would like to thank everyone who watched the show tonight, and maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, at sana manood lagi kayo ng Extreme Improv.
Oh, amazing. Fantastic. Okay, love it. What did you basically say there?
I invited everyone to continue watching the Extreme Improv shows.
Fantastic. Okay,
My wife
so
is the only one that understood that.
yeah. Okay.
Thank you, JJ.
So, audience, if you have any final shout-outs you would like to give, any... Okay, Erica also says, sorry, it was wife moan, not a vote. So, I don't know what you're being moaned at about there, Alan, but I forgive you either way. So, let's just see, any other things that the audience would like to shout out to each other, or if they would like to shout out anything to any of us or say about the show, put them into the comments, we will read them at the end. But for now, let's find out where we can find our performers. So, JJ, where can we find you?
I'm mainly doing hoopla jams, going back to doing courses, which is quite fun. Not performing at the moment, although I'm with a couple of groups, but we've not done any actual performances. And I've been making a podcast, nothing to do with improv, but that's been quite fun. Cricket, very boring for others, but lovely for me.
So, sorry, it's a podcast about cricket?
Cricket, yep.
Okay, what's it called? How can people find it?
It's called Inter Cricket, INTA. It's not out there yet. I'm editing it and stuff now. And this one's all about the World Series of Cricket from 77-78 with 3 absolute greats that I would never have got to talk to but for isolation. So this stuff is changing the world, but it's also, some of the improv stuff I've been involved in and doing has been brilliant. And you know, certain games work much better on screen than they do on stage, and obviously vice versa. So never get that on stage. A cherry pie.
Okay, fantastic. Yes, I'm just going to play for this as we go through to our wrap up. But next up, let's hear from Christiane. Where can we find you?
Can you do the potato for me, please?
I will find it.
Oh, God, I died when you did that. So I'm based over in Tokyo, but I do a lot of stuff globally. Best thing is to follow me on my Facebook, Christiane Brew. I do storytelling shows. I've got a global storytelling show coming up, and I've got a new live show, King Potato. I've got a new live show coming up next Tuesday called Lady Bits at 8 p.m. It's myself and 2 other female comedians, because there are funny women in this world.
Of course there are. Okay, let me just check. Is that 8 p.m. Tokyo time?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so 8 p.m. Tokyo time, so everyone else figure that out. I usually just ask Siri what time is the time difference. Okay, so next up, let's hear from Sam. How can we find you?
Thank you, Baked Potato. You can find me in the places that are about to shop behind me here. That is my name. That usually helps if you don't knock your headphones out while you're trying to explain things. So this is my name, Sam George. This is where you can find me on Facebook, Sam George Performer, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Samuel O. George.
Oh, George. Right. Oh, George. Okay, next up, let's hear from Alan. Where can we find you?
Well, for once, you can actually find me somewhere else. Hurrah! I'll be guesting on Sunday with my dear friend Frizz Frizzle, the musical comedian, on his show. Yeah, lovely bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, lovely, sweetheart.
Yeah. Well, it's his show, What's in the Box, and I'm guesting on that this Sunday. It'll be on his YouTube channel, which is Frizz Frizzle, FRIZZLE. The last one just gone, he had John Robertson, the creator of The Dark Room, and Adele Shaw, who is this year's Pun Championship, Global Pun Champion 2020 winner. So thus proving Christiane's point that there are funny women out there. I can't guarantee that the guests will be as exquisite this time round, but I'll be there, so you won't be. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. Next up, Leon, let's hear from you. Where can people find you? Oh, I've got a notification saying Leon's network bandwidth is low. Leon, are you still with us? Leon, we may have lost Leon. I'll try and come back to you in a moment. Leon, are you there? Okay, so let's just... Who haven't we heard from? We've heard from JJ, Christiane, Sam, Alan. I'll just say for myself, so let's just pin myself as the potato. So, my name is David Postansky, and you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at David Postansky, which is spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. And I will do the shout-outs for the Extreme Improv page in a moment. So, just for now, let's come back. And, Leon, are you there? Can we hear you? So today we've had Leon Bukowski, who's either been eaten by his giant inflatable fish or by his young daughter that was attacking him a few minutes ago for stealing her teddy bear. So now we will come to our current reigning and defending Extreme Improv XStreamed champion, Jay. Jay, where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on my Facebook page. That's at Bald Guy Art Space. Or you can also, as a science teacher, you can look for at Bald Guy Science or the 1.5 Men Improv page.
Okay, fantastic there. So, I will now just wrap things up. I'm still a potato, so I didn't intend to be. I was trying to change it just then, but couldn't. So, this has been the Extreme Improv XStreamed live comedy show. And we will be back, quite possibly on Monday for a Star Wars special. But if not, then we will be back on Wednesday at 9 PM and, say, Thursday next week at 8 PM. We're going to try it an hour earlier next Thursday at 8 PM. You can find all of the live streams on our Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/Extreme Improv. You can also find us on YouTube, and it would mean a lot to me if you were to click the subscribe, which is at youtube.com/Extreme Improv. Hang on, I've just heard a message from Leon. He said, try to get back, no luck. But he says he would love to do it again another time. We'd love to have you back there, Leon.
I did look him up, David, and he's on the Improv Boost. There's something to do with that.
Okay, so he's on the Improv Boost. Okay,
yeah, I found that online.
I'll just see if he's trying to rejoin the chat. No, it's not that he's trying to get back in the room. So also you at Twitter, so twitter.com/Extreme Improv and mixer.com/Extreme Improv. We want to thank everyone who's watched on twitch.tv/Extreme Improv. The website is www.extremeimprov.co.uk. We have lots of podcasts. About a week ago I did a podcast with Christiane, and I'm sure we can do another one again soon. Also, I think we've got plans to do podcast JJ, and we can do podcast Alan J, and I've regularly done podcasts with Sam. So until next time, thank you so much. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and goodbye for now, everyone. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye.
Maraming salamat.
We are...
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Start.